Hi students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Children, today we are going to see English lesson 11, book exercise and question answers, and it's session 40. In the last class we learned the story of Madam Year, isn't it children? Yes, all read the lesson children. Whenever you have time, take your English book and you have to read the lesson so that it will be very easy for you. Okay children, now today we are going to see the book exercise and question answers. Okay children. Okay children, now see here. D. Make sentences with these words and phrases from the play is there. So they advice, spewed out, topsy-turvy, ancestors, despair and relieved they have given. I have given 5 make sentences in the classwork note. Okay children, after this one I will read out. Okay, now we'll see. Complete this table by adding tion, ing and ed to the given words. You may have to drop some letters. Put a cross when the word cannot be formed. Okay children, see example they have given. Create means what? Creation, creating, created. While coming to the speak, what will come children? Can you write speaction? No. Can you write speaktions? No. So you have to put a cross. So here speaking will come, isn't it children? S-P-A-K-I-N-G, speaking. And then speaked. No, speak will not come. So what you have to put? You have to put a cross. You have to put a cross. So speaked will not come. Okay, spoke only will come. Speaked will not come. Okay children. So when you come to the vibrate, what will come children? Can you see? Vibration will come, isn't it? Vibration. Yes. And then vibrating. And vibrated. 3 you can write, isn't it children? Vibrated. Okay children, so vibration, vibrating and vibrated. Okay, now we'll see the fourth one. Okay children, while coming to the fourth one, see complete means what we can write? We can write completion, completing, completed. So these 3 words you can join here. Okay children, likewise for perfect, perfection, perfecting, perfected. And while coming for laugh, can you write laughtion children? No, you can't write laughtion, isn't it children? So you have to put a cross and then laughing, laughed. Okay children, wherever you want to join tion, ing, ed, you have to add. If it is not suitable, you should mark wrong. Understood children? Okay, now we'll coming to this one. F1. Make sentences with the words in capitals to go with a given punctuation. Punctuation marks means what they have given children here? Question mark, full stop, exclamation mark and last full stop. Okay children, the first one they have given for you. See, this is the capital words. Ocean. Do you know which is the deepest ocean? Question mark. Understood children? Question they are asking. So the second one full stop is there. So according to that sentence you have to make sentence. So sun is given. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. Full stop. Okay children. And the third one they have given exclamation mark. So exclamation mark, what you have to do? The wind is howling loudly. The wind is howling loudly. Okay children. And see, and the last one again full stop. So smoke. The smoke in the room made our eyes teary. The smoke in the room made our eyes teary. Okay children. Okay, according to this punctuation marks you have to write the sentence. Okay children. Full stop means there should be the complete sentence. Question mark means question you have to ask. Exclamation means what? Alas, surprise, that and all what? Exclamation mark will come. Okay children, now we'll move on to this one. Okay, the G1. Words like in, into, to, among, before, near and beside that show the relationship of a noun or a pronoun to other words in a sentence are called prepositions. Okay, children, what is preposition, children? Words like in, into, to, among, before, near, and beside that show the relationship of a noun or a pronoun to other words in a sentence are called prepositions. So, example they have given here. I'll go to him right now. I'll go to him right now. And what are these awful moments on wheels? Okay, children. So what is the preposition here, children? To. What is there here? To, here, on. Here, to, and here, on. Okay, children. So you have to underline. See, underline the prepositions in these sentences. So the first one is what, children? The boy dived into the pool. The boy dived into the pool means what, children, will come? Into. Into is the preposition. Coming to the second one, you can open the box with a screwdriver. You can open the box with the screwdriver. Okay, with. Okay. And the third one, Kokila is fond of music. Kokila is fond of music. Of is the preposition. And coming to the fourth one, Rishi got off the bus. Off is the preposition. Off is the preposition. And the fifth one, Monday comes after Sunday. So after is the preposition. After is the preposition. See, coming to this is a noun or a pronoun will come. Okay, children. So that a relationship is called the prepositions. And sixth one, my school is near my house. House is a noun, isn't it? So near. Near is the preposition. Okay, children. Understood, children? And coming to the H1. Where is the squirrel? Look at the picture and fill in the correct words from the box. So you have to find where the squirrel is there. See, what are the words they have given, children? Beside, under, on, up, on, between, in. Okay, children. So in the first picture, where is the squirrel, children? The squirrel is on the television set. The squirrel is on, isn't it, children? On the television. And coming to the second one, it is now in the drawer. In the drawer, inside, isn't it, children? Yes, in the drawer. And the third picture, it is climbing up the curtain. It is climbing up the curtain. And the fourth one is, it has gone under the, see, can you see this? Under the bed. It has gone under the bed. And the fifth one, now it is beside Kitty. It is now beside Kitty. And the sixth one, it is sitting between the Kitty and Kathy. This is Kathy and this is Kitty. So it is sitting between them. And the seventh one, now it is sitting on mom's lap. It is sitting on mom's lap. So you have to write according by seeing the picture. Okay, children. Likewise, another one they have given. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. Do not throw stones at animals. Preposition means at and all will come. Okay, children. So do not throw stones at animals. Okay, we'll see the second one. The shy child hid behind her mother. And the third one, the letters that came in today's post are on the table. And the fourth one, Zara was wearing a blue shirt with a pair of jeans. Fifth one, we will be going to Pune by train. Number sixth one, I found my shoes under the bed. I found my shoes under the bed. Okay, children. Now the book exercise has been over. Now we'll see the question answers. Understood, children? Question answers and antonyms, synonyms. Okay, children? Okay. See. First, what you have to do? Okay, children. Lesson 11. Madam Air wants a change. Madam Air wants a change. First, I have given 10 new words. First one is bored, suppose, realize, audience, exclaims, definitely, alarmed, excitedly, announced, irritate. Okay, children, 10 new words I have given. And then what you have to do? You have to write the synonyms. Write the synonyms. So synonyms, irritably. First one is irritably. Irritably means what, children? In and angry. In and angry. And the second one is fed up. Fed up means what? Bored and tired. Bored and tired. Third one, fuddy-duddy. Fuddy-duddy means what, children? Dull person. And spewed out, spat out. Soothing, calming. Filthy, very dirty. Culprit, the person to blame. Culprit means what, children? The person to blame. And then coming to the antonyms, sweet. Sweet means what? Bitter. Tired, active. Create, destroy. Manner, mannerless. Bright, dull. Understood, children? What, children? Sweet, bitter, tired, active, create, destroy, manner, mannerless, bright, dull. Okay, children? Now we'll see the answer the following. Okay, children? Answer the following. Roman letter 3. Why was Madam Eyre fed up? Madam Eyre was fed up because she felt that she had been the same ever since she was born and wanted a change. What, children? Madam Eyre was fed up because she felt that she had been the same ever since she was born and wanted a change. Okay, children, coming to the second question. What advice did Sir Ocean give to Madam Eyre? Sir Ocean told Madam Eyre that change for the sake of change was not good and advised her to go home and rest for a while. What Sir Ocean said, children? Sir Ocean told Madam Eyre that change for the sake of change was not good and advised her to go home and take rest for a while. Okay, coming to the third one. Why was Madam Eyre angry with Lord Volcano? Madam Eyre was angry with Lord Volcano because he refused to change her. Very easy question, isn't it, children? Madam Eyre was angry with Lord Volcano because he refused to change her. Okay, coming to the fourth one. How did Lord Volcano's ancestors create Madam Eyre? Madam Eyre was created over millions of years when Lord Volcano's ancestors spewed out dust and gases. Once again, I'll read, children. Madam Eyre was created over millions of years when Lord Volcano's ancestors spewed out dust and gases. And coming to the fifth one. What did Madam Eyre see in the city? In the city, Madam Eyre saw a busy crossing crowded with people, vehicles that are belching out terrible smelly gases and a huge factory chimney spewing out black smoke. She also saw tall buildings that made her feel trapped in their midst. Okay, children, and once again I'll read, children. In the city, Madam Eyre saw a busy crossing crowded with people, vehicles that are belching out terrible smelly gases and a huge factory chimney spewing out black smoke. She also saw tall buildings that are made her feel trapped in their midst. Okay, now coming to the sixth one. Why was Madam Eyre relieved when she returned home? Why was Madam Eyre relieved when she returned home? Madam Eyre was relieved when she reached home because she was happy to get away from the pollution in the city. Once again, Madam Eyre was relieved when she reached home because she was happy to get away from the pollution in the city. Okay, children, the only 6 questions. Now I said, isn't it, children? The D one which is given in the book, make sentences with these words. I have chose only 5. Okay, children, don't think 6 is there. Miss gave only 5. I gave only 5. Okay, children, I selected 5 and I am giving. The first one is advice. Advice means you can write on your own also, children. You should not think only that what Miss has given you have to write. No, you can write on your own. If you write on your own correctly means well and good. It's appreciated. Okay, children. So you can write on your own also, but the sentence should be correct. Okay. Advice. It is advice to listen to your elders' advice. It is wise. Sorry. It is wise to listen to your elders' advice. Second one, spewed out. The car spewed out oil and stopped moving. The car spewed out oil and stopped moving. Number 3, topsy-turvy. Naina's room was turned topsy-turvy by her brother. Topsy-turvy means in the meaning I said upside down, isn't it, children? Topsy-turvy means what, children? Yes, I think so, like that only. Topsy-turvy means yes. Okay, children, wait, I will see. Sorry, children, topsy-turvy means get confused or disordered. To get confused or disordered. So, Naina's room was turned disordered by her, get confused by her brother. Naina's room was turned what we can say, got confused, okay, by her brother. Okay. And the fourth one, despair. Despair means what, children? Kirti was in despair when she heard the news. Kirti was in despair when she heard the news. Okay. Despair. Despair means Kirti was in despair when she heard the news. And the last one, relieved. Relieved means what? Zina was relieved when the test results came out. Yes, okay, children. Zina was relieved when the test results came out. Okay, children, you can write on your own also. Okay, children, you can what you can practice. Understood, children? What you can do, you can write on your own and you can send it to my WhatsApp, so that I will be correcting and I'll say whether the sentence is correct or not. I will be checking. Okay, children? Okay. Once again, topsy-turvy means what, children? Disordered. Disordered or got confused. Go topsy-turvy means what? Get confused. Get confused. Okay, children? Okay, children. What you have to do, children? As soon as I send in WhatsApp, you have to copy down neatly in English notebook, so that it will be very easy to learn. If you scribble means it will be very hard for you to read, isn't it, children? So write neatly. Soon we will be asking for notebook for correction. Okay, children? So you have to complete. Always, whenever I send, you have to complete. Okay, children? We'll meet in the next class. Take care. Bye.